another segment of Help I Need a Makeover. We're here once again at Skin Deep Exotic Bath and Body Care Boutique in Cleveland Heights, Ohio on South Taylor Road. We've got a lot going on. We've got a lot that we're going to be showing you today. We've got, Pat, why don't you tell me?
Well, we're still in the holiday season.
Yes.
So a couple of the things that are going on at Skin Deep for the holidays is they do offer gift certificates and gift baskets. And the great part is that you can customize them. Customer can come in and look around the boutique and pick out what they want in their customized gift baskets.
Right.
They also do skincare workshops here, and they hold tea parties.
Yeah. And it's something that she didn't get an opportunity to elaborate on are those tea parties.
Yes.
Where you just gather and pamper yourself, talk, socialize with good friends, and they do that for the general public.
Right.
Yeah.
And anyone interested in finding out how they can attend a workshop or a tea party can stop in, and they can be added to the mailing list so that they're notified whenever they're occurring.
Excellent, excellent. And now Frida has graciously allowed us to have display more fashions here. This time it's going to be Tickners, where Tony Owens is the managing partner at Beechwood Place. Though Tickners Men's Clothiers.
Right.
Yeah, I said that right, Clothiers.
Yes,
right?
you did.
Okay, yes. And also, who else?
We're also going to be featuring Christ Couture, and the designer is Ovita Jones Gould. And I'm going to read right from her card here because Ovita's unfortunately under the weather, so she's not going to be joining us today. I'm kind of going to sit in for her. But I know there's a message that's very important for her to get out. And she says that Christ Couture evolved from God as a gift, ministry, and mission through fashion design. So this is her passion, and she gives God the glory for it.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, well, hey, let's get the show on the road. We'll be back with more fashions from Christ Couture and from Tickner's Men's Clothiers at Beechwood Place.
Hi, I'm Russell Simmons. Today I want to talk to you about a very important subject. It's cruelty to animals. Animal is a victim of cruelty and someone did something about it. Someone called the ASPCA and put an end to it. Emmy can't talk. The fact is, animals are abused all over this country. People sit by and do nothing. It's not slick or fly or cool, none of that. It's just cruel. If you're aware of any animal abuse, find out what you can do now. Make a difference. She can't do it for herself.
This is the training manual for a 747. And these are all the documents the average homeowner signs at closing. Now, no one climbs into the cockpit of a 747 without knowing this inside and out. On the other hand, most people don't even read these, even though they're making the biggest purchase of their lives. In all fairness, it's not easy reading. That's why the Mortgage Bankers Association made this, the Simple Facts. Something you can read and actually understand long before closing. It is not a sales tool, and because it was created by the Mortgage Bankers Association, it doesn't promote any single bank or type of mortgage. It's just designed to help you get the mortgage that makes the most sense for you. Get your copy at HomeLoanLearningCenter.com. That's HomeLoanLearningCenter.com. The Simple Facts. The name says it all.
Greetings, I'm Teresa Saxton McCurry, and we're the cast and crew of the Crozier Lee Foundation, which houses Help I Need a Makeover, Your World, Your Country, and A Teen's Point of View. We would like to enhance, empower, and uplift the communities. So, stay tuned for all of our programming, and this is our cast and crew.
Hi, I'm Chef Eric Wells.
I'm Jerry Anderson.
I'm Lottie Collins. I'm Carolyn King.
I'm Diane Boyd.
I'm Pat Hartwig.
I'm Ron Pitts.
I'm Tamika Hurt.
I'm Robin Jones.
And check your local listings for Help I Need a Makeover, Your World, Your Country.
And Pat and I are still here at Skin Deep. And if you want to get in touch with Frida here at Skin Deep, her number's at the bottom of the screen. Okay, it's running by there. So if you want to get in touch with her. But Pat and I, our guest here today is Tony Owens, the managing partner at Tickner's Men's Clothiers at Beechwood Place. How you doing, Tony?
Good, thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you're here. Well, Tony's no stranger to Help I Need a Makeover. He dressed me once, and I must say he did a great job. I don't know if the subject was great, but he did a great job in the suit he picked out for me.
No, we had a great time.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But we're going to be seeing some of your fashions in a minute. But Tony, tell me something about Tigner's. What it is, what you do, some of the specialized services that you offer to men's.
Well, Tigner's, we have 7 locations in Northern Ohio. We do custom clothing, we do off-the-rack clothing.
Okay.
We will visit you at your home or your office if you need be.
Wow.
We try to set a pace where you don't see yourself walking down the street in the mirror. So we buy, specialty items. We also do items for women that are special.
Okay.
We do leathers, shearlings, jeans, blouses. We also have a program where you can call ahead of time to set an appointment. We have a VIP room where we do serve wine and cheese and wait on the customers and show them the time.
Wow, you get dressed fine and get pampered too, huh? All right, cool.
Do you do that where it's one-on-one basis, or can you do it where a couple people come in at a time and kind of make a little party out of it?
It's up to the clients, but normally it's a one-on-one basis because when the men are shopping, a lot of men aren't as good as women. So we take the time to actually, when they buy a number of outfits, we'll take snapshots and send them a photo album of their clothing as well.
So they can see
know
what
how to
it
put
looks
it together.
like, too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That's cool. Okay.
It's a unique touch for us.
Well, let's not delay any longer. Let's get to some of these fashions from Tigner's.
Very good.
Okay.
This year in Tigner's for fall, we're going to be premiering a lot of clothing for fall that it's kind of muted down. The tones have been muted down to browns and dark colors. Last year was a lot of oranges and beiges. But what Sean has on today, he's doing Jane Barnes. Jane Barnes is a specialty. What she does, she puts her designs on computer before she actually puts it down into fabric, which is really nice. A lot of hand construction detail goes into Jane Barnes. Really sophisticated suit. This suit would normally retail for about $14.95. You can get it at Tigner's for $7.95.
Okay. And would this be a business suit?
This is what we call a power suit, a business suit.
Okay.
The main thing what a man has to think about when getting dressed is that his jacket is nothing but a picture frame. It's what you set inside the frame is going to tell you the story of that day.
Okay.
Are you going to work or are you going to a function?
Okay. So the tie and the shirt play a big role in
Big role.
terms of what your outfit's
Big
all
role.
about.
That's a big part of the picture.
Okay. And I imagine the shoes too. I mean, there are certainly shoes that are better for business and better for party.
Yeah, thank you, Sean. What I like to tell my clients is just make sure that you're matching your leather for leather. If you got on brown shoes, you need on a brown belt.
Okay.
You'd be amazed to see how many men make a mistake and put on a black pair of shoes and a brown belt. And a guy like me, it just irks me with that. I'm like a fashion cop.
Okay. What about this young man?
This young man is wearing Michael Kors, light in color pinstripe. You're going to see a lot of stripes. One thing about a pinstripe suit is there's going to be a couple different colors in the fabric itself. So when putting your shirts and ties together, what you want to do is just pick up some of the colors in the suit itself to make it pop, make it a little bit different. If a guy like him is traveling, I show a guy how to travel, taking less luggage just by taking different concepts to bring out different colors in the suit itself.
Okay, now have him turn around because this double venting is back, right?
Double venting is back very strong. Yeah. There are 2 ways to wear a double vent. Right off the rack, they're coming a 9-inch vent, but when you do more of a custom suit, we kind of cut it down more of a European vent of a 4-inch vent, which gives a little bit more classic look.
I noticed that they're shorter than the vents I used to wear back in the day.
And if you notice the tie that he has on, you want to turn back around to the camera one more time? If you notice the tie he has on is actually working with the colors in that suit. There's tan, there's beige, there's olive. And just a nice white shirt just to make it pop.
Tony, could we quickly mention, I know a lot of men question which buttons they should button and which buttons they should leave unbuttoned on their jacket. Can you address that?
I'd love to. And guys, just pay attention. This is going to be real quick. It's sometimes, always, never.
So the middle's always.
Always. So sometimes top, always the middle, never the bottom. Again, you'll be amazed how many times I see guys with all 3 buttons.
Oh, yeah, that irks me.
Yeah.
That irks me.
Thanks, Cameron.
Okay.
Now again, we're doing pinstripes, but as you notice, Brian's a taller guy. We like to put the pinstripes on him, accentuate his height. Again, the colors in the suit itself, if you look at the tie, it's pulling out all 3 colors that are in that suit, which is a charcoal gray, a light blue, and a heather gray, which is very nice. He painted a picture today as he's going to the office. Again, it's important and imperative that you put the right picture in your frame.
Okay, okay, yeah. Whether it's business or casual.
Casual.
Okay, excellent. Now, you mentioned some of the services that they do, like this personal service where you can call in and make an appointment. Is there a number where they can reach you?
Sure. You can reach me at the Beechwood Mall, 216-514-7816. That's 216-514-7816. And I'm there every day except for Friday.
Excellent. Don't go away. We'll be back. But next we'll have more fashions from Ticklers and also fashions from
Christ Couture.
Right, by Ovita Jones Gould. We'll be right back with you with more of our fashions.
I can no longer make my mortgage payment.
You won't be able to make our mortgage.
I can't pay my mortgage right now.
Life throws everyone lots of curves. Sometimes it's a loss of income or an expensive health emergency. If that happens to you, call the people expecting your payment and let them know. They'll want to work something out. So at the first sign of payment trouble, call. They can help, but only if they know you need help. To learn more, visit HomeLoanLearningCenter.com. That's HomeLoanLearningCenter.com.
If your chip pan catches fire, don't panic. Just follow these instructions. 1. Turn off the heat. 2. Run a cloth under a tap and wring it out. 3. Cover the pan and then wait until it's cooled right down. Don't try and move the pan, and whatever you do, don't throw water over the fire. The effects can be devastating.
Welcome back. Before we continue on with the fashion show, I want to ask Tony. Tony, you talked a lot in the last segment about men's ties, and you referred to power ties. Can you elaborate on that a little bit? What is a power tie? What makes it a power tie?
Yeah, a power tie is really something that you feel from something that you're wearing, something bright, something that people are going to spot right away, such as a yellow, a gold, a red, a silver. That's what a power tie is. It's going to make a statement. It's going to be the first article that's actually seen on an individual as he's walking up.
Okay. And let me ask you something about shoes. Now, in the conservative business environment, it's not just wingtip bros anymore, right?
I haven't seen wingtips in a long time.
Okay. So yeah, I've got a pair.
Don't wear them, right?
And then don't wear them. Okay. What kind of shoes are we talking about?
Well, first of all, what you want to talk about is comfort. A lot of companies are dealing more with comfort because we're in their feet for a long time.
Okay.
Now, men have it better than women. I see women that wear pointy-toe shoes. By the end of the day, they're screaming and hollering and ready to get out of shoes, where a man can buy a soft-sole shoe. Again, as long as he's matching his leather to leather, he's fine.
Okay.
But I feel sorry for you women trying to look all
I have
hollow.
them on right now.
How do you feel?
Well, I'm sitting, so it's right on fine.
Black belt, black shoes. Brown belt, brown shoes.
Correct.
Okay.
And always black shoes with a black suit.
Not always.
Okay.
You can change it up a little bit. There's a lot of rules in the fashion world that have changed. Like you would never put blue slacks with a black jacket. But now with the designers such as Jane Barnes has done, she's incorporated blue and brown in her black jacket. So now you can put those colors together.
Oh.
You would never put brown shoes with a black suit before, but now the way they incorporate in the colors, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those
So
old rules are kind of gone out.
So now I see why the men need your services more than ever, too.
Yeah, it gets a
little.
little confusing. You know, guys who really never worried about fashion really need our help to keep it straight. You know, but once you get into the rhythm of doing it, it becomes, you know, easy. Actually, it's kind of fun when you start shopping and you're putting your outfit together for the next day. If you do it the night before, and then you're anticipating that next morning getting up, putting it on, you know, going to work and see how many compliments you get.
Yeah. Okay.
Great. All right, well, we're going to continue on with the fashion show, and now we're going to be including the Christ Couture with it. And our first model is Paige. And Paige is wearing a very unique outfit. This is definitely a one-of-a-kind. This is a gold two-piece. And this is something that you could wear to holiday parties, like a Christmas party or a New Year's party. It looks very appropriate for a New Year's party. And definitely unique and one of a kind. That's beautiful.
Very nice.
So her counterpart is on his way out.
Sean?
And this time we're breaking it down to something more casual for the day, right?
You know, we kind of changed it. There are a couple of titles for this. I call it business casual. If you notice, Sean doesn't have his shirt tucked in. He's not going to work. They're going out somewhere. So it's going to be a little bit more fun. If you notice, I put colors with patterns on it, which is it's easy to do. I put something on it. Actually, you can utilize this outfit year-round. It's a wool gabardine slag line to the knee and the inside, which is great. And again, just working with colors. Remember, guys, your jacket is nothing but a picture frame. It's what you set inside the frame, which is going to make your outfit for you.
Now, Tony, you have pattern on pattern here, which I know they're doing a lot of women's fashions now too. What are the rules for mixing two patterns together?
There are no true rules. You can mix stripes. It's just making sure that your colors are coordinated. That's all. Because you don't want to get a dizzy look when you're looking at it. You get some stripes and you look dizzy at the guy. So it's a really nice one. Thanks, Sean.
Okay, next we have Tamika. And this is a little more casual outfit. This is our knitwear. And this is our green and orange knitwear. And I think it has some cute shorts underneath it. And this is a little warmer outfit, except for maybe the legs might get a little chilly. But so you can mix this up with high boots like Tamika has on. You can wear it with leggings. You can dress this up. You can dress it down. Very nice, Tamika. You look great in that.
Again, you can see she's wearing the fall colors that are right in tune with it. You know.
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome.
And her counterpart?
Where's my guy? Cameron's coming out. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of leather with a little bit of rabbit on it. What's nice about the outerwear that's being manufactured today is it doesn't have the weight that it did 5 years ago. You know, I own a Shirley coat, which is 8 pounds heavier than what we sell today. And what we sell today is just as warm as what he's wearing right now. So it's an awesome, it looks heavy, but it's not really heavy at all. You know, the way that they treat the fabrics. He's also wearing a nice protege sweater, colors in it. You want to pull the jacket off for me? Some colors in it to really make it pop. So if you see, how many different color slacks can you wear with that sweater?
Right.
You know, it's black. It's awesome. And that's what's happening for the fall. Remember, brown is going to be your #1 color. It is the leader. It's been out of the market for a while and it's made a strong comeback. Want to pop that hood on so they can see how it looks with the hood real quick? And this is just keeping that hawk off your head. It's a really nice look. Toggle buttons, by the way. So, thanks.
A nice warm coat. Thank you.
Thanks, Cameron.
And now we have Dominique, and she is also in the knitwear. This is the red knitwear. Cute little hood on it. And this is, again, something that's very warm, it's very casual, yet you can dress it up. She has some nice metallic shoes on today, which metallic is really big this season. Or you can dress it down, you can wear this with boots, you can wear this with leggings, you could even probably wear this with jeans. Very nice. And I see it looks like it has a little bit of rabbit fur on the front in the front pocket. Looks like a little kind of kangaroo pouch in the front there. Very nice. It just looks so comfortable and warm and cozy.
It just feels like a nice warm Friday afternoon or something.
Yes.
Here again, we're going to do that sport coat look. Sport coats are hot. I wish I would have brought some jeans to show you guys, but I didn't. But guys, #1 look in the market today is a hot pair of jeans with a sport coat and a cool shirt. That shirt's by Tommy Bahama. It's one of our top lines over in Tiffany's Beachwood, all of our stores. Again, a wool gabardine slack, year-round weight, something that's really nice. One thing I do want to emphasize to you guys, when you buy suits and sport coats, I'm going to tell you your biggest 2 enemies. Your #1 enemy is the elements. Your #2 enemy is dry cleaning. And dry cleaning is your biggest enemy because of the heat that they use and the chemicals breaks down the fabric real quick. So if you don't spill anything on it, guys, don't clean it. Just hang it up and let it air out.
Okay.
Let's go back to the ties again for a minute, because now the sport coat with the jeans. Do you ever wear a tie with that look?
Never.
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 Okay. So back in the 80s we did, but we're not doing that anymore. Okay, so remember that, guys.
That's an archive, right?
Along with the wingtip shoes.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. In terms of fabric, what's the best fabric for a nice business suit?
The best fabric is an Italian cloth called Zegna. We do that in our custom line, custom suits, normally around $2,500. I'll just do a quick commercial for us. We're starting at $14.95 and the second one at 10% off. But yeah, the Zegna cloth is one of the top quality cloths.
Okay. What about, what happened to wool?
Wool is still there. Wool is, Zended cloth is wool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
You have your different types of wool.
Yeah, well, talk to me. Tony. You know I don't know all this stuff. That's why I'm here with you.
Well, I'll tell you that, back in the 80s, polyester was pretty high. And then it kind of faded off because it was so heavy. It was like a bulletproof suit. But now when you touch polyester, you can't tell it's polyester.
That's
it's
true.
Very soft, very unique.
And
just
they
can't tell.
blend it with wool.
That's technology today. A lot of technology has gone into clothing.
Yeah, when you look at polyester now, it's great. It's in there, sometimes.
Right.
Yeah. Well, listen, Tony, thanks very much for all the information you've imparted to us and to our television audience. And we'll be back in just a few moments with more of Help, I Need a Makeover.
The only difference between a grape and a raisin is time spent in the sun. Ever wonder what the sun is doing to you?
Boy, that fashion show was just great, wasn't it? Fashions are beautiful.
Excellent.
And during the break, we got a chance to really get up close to the Christ Couture fashions, and especially the knitwear, and I was amazed at how soft that knitwear is.
And how light it is. But the model said it's very warm.
Right, but light, not heavy, and very soft, and not scratchy at all, kind of like a warm, snuggly blanket.
Well, remember earlier I was talking about technology, how getting into fabric and how they're treating fabric where it doesn't have to be as heavy as it used to be warm. And that's a good part of technology today in the fashion industry.
Right. So what else can you educate our viewers on men's fashion?
The first best piece of advice I can give you is shop at Tigner's. But no, it's actually understanding, what clothing is all about, what you do, representing yourself. We, as people in America, in the United States, have become so casual that we're dressing a little bit different than we used to, 10, 15 years ago. I mean, now it's acceptable to wear some of the outfits that I was talking about earlier. A nice pair of dress jeans with a sport coat shirt to go to a nice restaurant in the city, opposed to the owner stopping you at the door telling you need to put on a necktie or a jacket. That's gone out the doorway.
Right.
But still, you want to represent yourself in a nice way. In the business world, I would stress to women that, watch your clothing. I do a lot of seminars on dressing for success, toes not out, and at my last seminar I came up with this saying, women, when you get dressed to go to work, if you look in the mirror and you tell yourself you're hot, change your outfit. That's not something you want to wear to work because you're going to cause a lot of problems.
Right.
Oh my
Let's get back to the men's dress jeans for a minute. What kind of shoes are appropriate to wear with that look?
You can do a hard sole, you can do a soft sole shoe. Again, it's just making sure that your leather to leather matches. There's nothing in particular. I don't want to say you have to wear a calfskin shoe or anything like that. I like to wear a lot of reptile shoes myself. I even wear them with my jeans as well. And I'm just matching my belt to my shoes.
Well, I hate to bring this one up, but I have to because I still see it. What about tennis shoes with that outfit?
That's kind of the rappers and so forth kind of brought that out. I would say unacceptable in certain environments. Going out to dinner is not acceptable with that. It's still a nice pair of shoes and belt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you also touched on the women a little bit, and you said that Tigner's does offer some services for women. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more? Because I think people associate Tigner's with men.
We are a men's store, but we do like to show a little bit of ladies' clothing because once we set up an appointment for the husbands, we also like to have something to show the women. So if you're interested in shearling coats, leather good, we do jeans for women as well, nice blouses. All of our tailoring, everything we do is also free of charge, I'll just let you know. But we just kind of touch on it just a little bit. Even in our custom department, we can custom make clothing for women as well. Your executive woman will come in and have a custom outfit made for work, just like a man will come in and have a custom suit. The beautiful part about custom is most companies take 4 to 6 to 8 weeks to get it back. 10 business days.
Wow. 10
business days. You can have a suit, shirt, slacks, sport coat back.
And that brings up another good point. A lot of people, maybe especially women, don't realize that it's important to tailor your clothes to fit you. we go and we try to buy clothes and it's hard to find clothes that fit us.
Right.
So you should buy them to fit what, like the biggest part of your body, and then have the rest of the outfit tailored.
Actually, not buying just for style, buying for fit,
Mm-hmm.
buying for comfort. You know, some things don't look as pretty on some women as they do on others.
Mm-hmm.
And the same for men. You know, making sure, you know, we guys, we've got egos also about our waist and so forth, and just making sure it fits properly. If you fit it properly, then it looks right.
Right, because you could have a great outfit on, and if it doesn't fit you right, it changes the
looks
whole look of
horrible.
the outfit, right?
Yeah, we'll call that issues about our waist. But a question that came to mind, you do outerwear at Ticklers also, right?
Correct.
With regard to a business environment, what do you recommend as outerwear, for outerwear?
Actually, right now we're doing a great promo on a cashmere top coat. It's actually cashmere and wool, has a touch of lycra. The job of lycra in the fabric is to turn that coat into a raincoat. So if you're out in the elements and you've got on a beautiful cashmere top coat, now with the lycra, it's just going to repel the water that hits the material, which is really nice.
Speaking of that, what about the trench coat? How does that work into business attire?
The trench coat is something like an old friend, something that will always be around. With high fashion coming around, you want, you know, me, myself, I love spending people's money when they're shopping with me, but I try to spend it wisely. So I want them to buy a garment that they're going to be able to utilize longer in the year. You know, so if you're getting a coat that has a full lining in it that you can pull out for spring and then just use it as a raincoat or trench coat. But trench coat is really more like the style of a coat. You know, it's not a particular, it's the style. But now it's like I said, getting more bang for your buck, buying a product that you can utilize more so in the year.
Well, you know what? Let's bring those models back out and take a look at them one last time.
I think we need to get these guys around the Thank you so much. You know, once again, I'd like to thank you for watching the show, Help I Need a Makeover. I'd like to thank my company, Ticklers Men's Clothier and Couture Fashions. We had a really fun time, and I hope you got some ideas and some suggestions for fall. If there's anything I can do for you, know where to reach me. Beechwood Mall, Ticklers Menswear. Thanks. Help. I need another makeover.